Hi everyone, and here is a little sequence on how to correct your posture, or even more so, how to counterbalance a bad posture, for example, after a long day at our desk, or had to sit all day. So therefore we start in a seated position. We just bring our hands together, arriving in our space, arriving in our body, because this is the most important, to adapt now and make this yoga sequence accessible for your own body. How do I feel today? What does my body need today? And how do I, as the person, the soul within, take time for myself? And so stretch up your arms, lengthening, and this might already feel good, like to lifting up our arms, keeping the hands together, and just one time one hand shifts further up, making yourself long, and then the other side, just slowly creating new space. Can do this in sort of like little circular movements with your left thorax, the right thorax. And then we grab our fingers, we hook our fingers to then bend the left elbow. The right arm stays up, and then shifting to the other side, bringing the right elbow down, and this you can do a few times. If this feels too stiff, you can loosen your arms, and we can do this together, and also start by circling. Not just circling the arms and rotating in our shoulder joint, but see how how the whole side of my body moves as the arms don't just stop in your shoulder joint, but like are fascially connected into your thorax. So therefore opening up the ribs, widening your chest. You can come up onto your knees, opening a little bit into your heart center, but also curling, changing directions and curling forward. Again, using the spine in all its possible movements, spiraling, creating side bends while you circle your arms. We slowly sit back. One more time, lifting our arms. This time grab hold of your elbows, inhaling up, exhaling, release. And with the next inhalation, shift your right arm, pressing it to the outside. The left hand is holding, so you find your whole right side is being now awakened. And with the exhalation, the right side completely surrenders, and you pull it over to the left side, releasing the serratus anterior, the big muscle on your sides. Doing the same with the left, inhaling, the left arm pushes out, but the right hand is holding him back. And then with the exhalation, left arm surrendering, right hand takes him over to the right side. Inhaling, releasing, bringing your arms now as sort of little angel wings to the back of your body. And with the inhalation, you bring the elbows back up and release. This is mobility for your scapulas, allowing them to move again. And then dropping the hands backwards, sitting back. With the inhalation, we push through our hands into the floor, lifting up. Your heart is opening, sternum, all the fascia layers behind the sternum. And exhale, coming back. You can use to stay in the seated position, or you come up, inhaling, lifting the buttocks, opening up the whole front body with the psoas, and this is a muscle that after a long day of sitting also wants to be addressed. Inhaling deep into the core of your body, and then exhaling, dropping down. And therefore, even though we feel like our shoulders are hunching, we should never forget also the lower part of our body when it's about posture and correcting our posture. So therefore we come into a tabletop position, inhaling, looking up, exhaling into a cat stretch, inhaling, looking up, exhaling. And after the next round, with our next cat stretch, we shifting backwards, coming up into a downward facing dog. Also here you might find the back of my legs, the hamstrings. They've been short and haven't been moving all day, so you start walking up, bending one knee, straightening the other. Not trying to bring the heels on the floor, just finding a gentle move, a gentle stretch. If you walk forward, you find a place where your feet can actually stand on the floor. So let's find the spot. So here we can feel how it's like to have your feet on the floor, lengthening the hamstrings, lengthening the whole back of our spine. Walking back again. Rolling forward, inhale into a plank. Exhaling, knee, chest and chin. Inhaling, cobra. And with your exhalation, we're coming up, but only onto the right knee, the left foot. We pull forward into the line of the left knee, so it points to the left side, and exhaling, sit back. This is a game changer when it comes to stretch of your pelvic area, the hips, the glutes. And then we come forward, inhale, release, and exhale, change sides. Bringing the right foot in line with your left knee and sitting back. And then slowly release. Come into a comfortable seated position, can be sitting on your heels or in a cross-legged position. And there's one part we always, let's use the word always, forget. We think about posture, thinking about how the back of my spine is tense, but what about the front of our neck that is with these important postural muscles of the sternocleido? Bringing our head back, bringing our hands on the lower part of our front neck, sort of getting like touching, not just the skin, but getting in touch with the tissue underneath, and then slowly inhale, lifting your chin up, but holding the skin, the tissue, and feeling a stretch between your chin area and your hands. Here, use deep breaths, deep exhalations as the vagus nerve, the nervous system is right underneath your fingertips. Slowly let your fingers run down into your chest. Release your jaw, wiggle your jaw, and and then release. There's obviously many more practices we can do for that front area, and I'm going to share those with you. But for now, this is what you can do to correct and counterbalance your posture.